Hello, it's been a while, but I thought I would do an update on our 2024 No Boundaries 19.6 travel trailer. We've had it for almost 2 years now, 28 trips or so, and about 6,000 miles. Right now we're camping at Ice House Reservoir up Highway 50 to Whitmer Springs Road. We're at the campground's called, the loop we're on is called Boulder Loop, and we're at campsite 53. It's actually a really nice campground. Plenty of room for most travel trailers, I think, and some fifth wheels. There's a lot of group campsites. This is Sunday in September, so a lot of people have left. But as you can tell, there's plenty of good space between the campsites. So right now we've got, obviously there's no hookups, so got a couple solar panels. I think one of my last videos I went over how we have all that set up. A couple things, I think in the last video I also talked about this ammo crate that I installed on the frame. That carries a couple of the connectors for the gray Blackwater tank. I added a new one to the front. This was actually the lockbox that came with the travel trailer that was inside, which I didn't see a need for it, so I put it there and just screwed it to the frame. It's got enough room in there for 2 tire chocks. Otherwise, the trailer is pretty much the same, not too much new stuff. We've been taking the front cover off quite a bit lately now that it's not so hot. So that's just a windshield. We got the cover for the windshield from that company. It's just magnets, and believe it or not, they work really well. You just put the rare earth magnet on the inside of the glass, and then there's matching magnets in the canvas cover to protect it from rocks, and it comes off real easy. So trailer, this is kind of our setup. A couple of chairs. That box holds our propane tanks, the spare propane tanks. This is our view. Again, not too much else new on the trailer. There's just an update to show we still have it and it's still working. One thing that these things are really great for dispersed camping are these refrigerators on Amazon. The coolers, so no more ice, and then we have a couple Jackeries, and those things last a couple of days, keeping these refrigerators at in the 30s, the low 30s. It's amazing how efficient that they are. One thing that we did run into, actually, yeah, this is the biggest issue that we've ran into, is the door catches. When you try to close this door, the bottom corner hits, and I thought it was extremely serious. I figured something going on with the frame, but I measured the door width, and that's the same as 24 inches on both sides from top to bottom. And then come to find out, it's the hinges over here, because these are the frictionless hinges. It takes a lot of effort to close the door, and so when you do it, they're bending. You won't be able to see in the video probably, but they're bending these hinges. And so on the bottom, it's pushing the door this way, which then the door hits over here. So I think I need to take the door off and bend these back. But yeah, that's probably been the only biggest issue lately that we've run into on this trailer that I can think of. Suspension is still great. I always talk about the independent suspension. It just makes it so smooth driving down the road. Let's carry the gray water tank. Yeah, the Curt independent suspension. I don't know why every trailer doesn't come with it now. I mean, it's amazing how smooth it is going down the road. We've got Starlink. I think I talked about this last time. So we got the Starlink that plugs into one of our Jackeries, the battery generators inside. And the cool thing about it is so this Jackery is just for our Starlink. As you can see, the input is 140 watts. The output, which is the Starlink, is 45 watts. So hypothetically, this thing would power a Starlink forever as long as there's sun outside. And then At nighttime, obviously it would drain down, but pretty efficient. So we've bought a couple of these Jackeries. We use this one for just pretty much dedicated for the Starlink. This one is just for phones and fans and stuff. And then we have another one over here for our TV and DVD player. And that thing will last, you know, a whole weekend without plugging it in for TV and DVD player. But this thing is really great. Having that front windshield off, even at night, seeing the stars and whatnot. And then during the day, it just gets a lot more fresh light in here. But, oh, the other thing too, after having this long enough is I'd rather have cabinets on the top, because these dressers on the side, it's hard to get in and out of the bed. You have to pull yourself down at the end of the bed and kind of jump over this section and get out. So if there were cabinets up above and you didn't have these, you would have all that extra space. I don't know. Just kind of nitpicking now that we've had it for 2 years. Slide out, knock on wood, we haven't had any problems. People say that the slide outs on these can bind up and have issues. I think it's probably because there's really no weight on it. It's not the refrigerator or a kitchen, it's just a couch. Bathroom. Couple little things. We put this little cubby over here. It's kind of nice. Obviously we've added all the hooks nowadays. I've seen the new versions of these, the 2025 and 2026s, and it looks like they took the sink, they put it over here, and then they made the stovetop really narrow and small, which is kind of a, I don't know, odd idea. But and that's a pretty good size sink. We have all this extra space for all our cooking, and then, like, you know, the little breakfast bar thing, which is nice. But overall, trailer is a 19.6. It's 24.8 inches long. Works perfectly fine for 2 people and a dog. Not that, like, the dog would care, but... And I think I showed this in another video. I added this electrical plug right here. And on the inside, I open this up. This was just screwed shut. I open this up and there's a whole bunch of space in there. So we usually put one of the Jackeries inside of there. Oops, sorry. And then that's hooked up to that cable I put in the wall. And then you can have power plugged into the side of the trailer just going off the Jackery. Other than that, not else. I think today is just more of, again, still have the trailer, still working out great, and this is a decent campground. Oh, one thing I did find is this, I don't know if you guys have seen this Myers multi-surface everyday cleaner. This stuff is amazing. It smells like rain, doesn't make any streaks, and the front cover of this, the fiberglass cover, was extremely dirty, and it had all kinds of bugs and stuff, and a couple sprays, squirts here and there, and it cleaned it up really well. So get some Myers on Amazon. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Again, not too much else going on. Still got the ram for pulling it. Real easy to pull. Yeah, that's about it.